welcome to today's video. Make sure you visit podcastformarketers.com for more information. Over there, I have a really kick-ass course on how you can make at least a few grand a month on simple reoccurring revenue, right? And that's called Freedom Funnels. And make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm put out videos every day, so you don't want to miss what I put up, because I put out some pretty kick-ass content. And man, I always want you guys to comment below, man. I absolutely love all the comments you guys bring. Let me know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, I'm always in the comment section. I really love the community. Let's get into the video. It's Real Talk Tuesday. I'm a little late today. I got Hell Week going on, and it just is what it is. So I might not even post a couple of times because I'm doing all my content for next year. Make sure you guys get kick-ass content. So my partner, he's like a little brother, and I were talking, and he's just now starting to get into his marketing career online. That is, now we've owned a call center together for quite a while, and he's the guy that you heard in my one video talking about he made 45 grand in a month, right? With cold calling. So he's starting to mess around a little bit with internet marketing. And it was funny, he started having the same complaints that I have sometimes. And so I thought that it was important that you get, a lot of times I get my content from like just real situations or whatever. So I wrote up this blog post, and it was basically how to, get if you're on the internet, there's certain skills that you need to possess in order to function, especially if you're talking about starting a business online. All right. So let's just talk about basic life skills, right? And I call this life skills because, when I grew up, we didn't have the internet and computers to play around with. But now, computers are a part of our everyday life, okay? And if you if you can't use computers or haven't used computers, then the first thing I'm going to tell you is to get these basic life skills, right? So now I had another thought when I was just taking a nap, right? And getting ready to do my second shift. And during my nap, I also realized that different jobs on the internet are different businesses that you can start, have different skill levels, right? So I'm going to start off with affiliate marketing, because everybody wants to be an affiliate marketer, right? Okay, so, but affiliate marketing takes more skills than other things to do on the internet, right? So right off the bat, if you want to be an affiliate marketer, you need money, all right? So there's no way around it. There's really no way that you can do it for free to get money today, right? Because we're not talking about in 6 months. We're talking about right now. Now, if we're talking about in 6 months, there is a way. But right off the bat, we're going to talk about affiliate marketing, and you need money. If you don't have this, then you pretty much can count that out. All right? So the next thing that you're going to need with affiliate marketing is good math skills. Okay? If you're not good with math, because everything about affiliate marketing is threading a needle with, you're basically buying traffic and you want to buy it cheap, and then you want to sell it high, right? So if you can get, 20-cent clicks, and by the time you get people to convert, right, you're going to go this way. What kind of fucking arrow did you just make, Sonny? All right, so you're trying to get 20-cent clicks, right? We're going to head this way and make a proper arrow this time. And over here, after so many people have it clicked and converted, that 20-cent click is going to turn into, $1.60. And most CPA offers are between, $2 if you're doing decent, and 50 cents to like $4 to $6, right? So let's just say $6. Okay. So you have to thread that needle. And a lot of times this isn't the right number. And it looks easy, but doing that is not the easiest thing to do, right? And so what can increase your chances of getting that click-through ratio, right? And so that's having a knowledge. All right, let's just keep on the word skills. I like that. So that's going to be copywriting skills, okay? And there's no way around that with affiliate marketing, right? There's no way around that. You have to understand copywriting if you want to start threading that needle and understand how to get people to move based on emotion quickly, and you want them to be direct. This is a very direct response, right? So in other words, in other forms of marketing and other marketing channels, you can have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, 9 touches with a person to try to influence them over a period of time. But with affiliate marketing, we want a right now, today response. Give us your email and then move on and then purchase whatever we're trying to move you to, so we can get that commission, right? So that's where you're going to have copywriting. I'm pretty sure you see where I'm going with this, right? And so then you're going to have to, have media buying as a skill, okay? And what media buying is exactly what I said when you have to buy low and sell high, right? So you have to understand how to purchase media. And so we're going to give you a double asterisk here. And why is that, right? Because, well, you need money for this as well. Okay, because you're going to dump a lot of money while you're blacklisting, especially with native advertising. You're going to have to blacklist a lot of sites that have bot traffic, or the traffic just sucks in general. It's not converting. And you're not going to learn that until you dump a bunch of money into that hole, until you can start seeing, okay, well, this site isn't working, this site isn't working. And you're going to start blacklisting. And after a while, you'll build that blacklist. But in order to build that blacklist, on average, it's going to cost you about $5,000. All right, so I don't want to make a whole video about affiliate marketing, but what I want to show you is how these skills are adding up. Do you have these skills right now? Do you have that money right now? Are you a good copywriter, right? And the next thing is you it's hard to explain what this means, but you need to understand the law of incongruity, right? And this is in my class. Living La Vida Loca, I talk about the law of incongruity, meaning how to use an image, okay, that's incongruent with a headline to spark curiosity. That's the only thing I can tell you about that right now. But you do have to have that skill when you're marketing online, okay? And then there's a few other skills that you need, but those are kind of in the general direction, right? And it takes a long time. This is a steep learning curve, okay? In my classes, I show you how to get through this really quickly, and I give you all the shortcuts. And that's why I charge as much money as I do for that class, because you're not going to dump as much money, because I'm telling you exactly what to do. The black hat stuff, the white hat stuff, how to work it on Facebook, how not to get crushed on Facebook, how to open a new account once you do get crushed on Facebook. There's all kind of the ins and outs of this, because, you could just jump on there one day. One of my students just did that. He jumped on there, put the wrong ad up, and they shut his ass down. Done. Bye. But they're going to give you your account back. They did that with me the other day. They just send us a photo first. So I sent them a photo and they gave me my account back or whatever. But they will shut you down. I've been shut down a couple times. All right, so that's what you need to learn for affiliate marketing, right? So let's do something a lot less difficult, right? And let's talk about, I want an agency. I want a social media marketing agency, right? Because that's what we all want to do. And I notice it's not just you guys. It's not just my students. The agency bug is everywhere. Everybody wants an agency now, and every 15-year-old has a marketing consulting agency or something or another, right? And so let's talk about agency work. So, and that's what I'm talking about, like maybe freelancing or whatever. And you don't need as much, but these skills you do need, right? And so I talk about this in my blog post, and I say, hey, first of all, guys, if you're not a newbie, then beat it, because this is for newbies. So I should have said that from the beginning before I wasted your fucking time. I'm sorry. I apologize, but yeah, beat it if you're not a newbie. All right, so if you want to start an agency, and I talk about this, is first of all, you need to learn how to use Google, right? And if you go to that blog post I put up, maybe I'll link it. The Google has an education center. You need to learn how to learn Google. And then you need to understand how to use G Suite, okay? And for the reasons that are in that blog that I posted, right? So learning how to search and do research for your agency and for working for your clients, right? Now, you need to understand marketing. If you're going to have a marketing agency, then you need to understand marketing, right? So let's say you're going to need that, or whatever kind of agency you open. But let's just say we're talking about an agency. If you don't know what marketing is, then you need to get the fuck off the internet, right? Or stay on the internet, but you need to go get an understanding of marketing first. Not just social media management, there's a difference between a marketing agency and then just posting shit up on people's profile. Now, that's even easier. If you're into social media management, you just need an app, okay? And good Google skills so you can see what's popular, right? And then schedule that out and get paid for it. But if you're actually going to market for somebody, posting up blog posts, posting up information in different places and trying to move traffic, and you're going to actually make a funnel, then you have to understand marketing, and you need to have to understand persuasion. Copywriting comes back in there again. There's a whole bunch of shit you need to know, right? So let's just go back with you want to be an online freelancer, okay, of what it is. Let's say you don't want to be an agency. Let's just say you want to freelance a service, right? And let's just say you want to be a consultant. Now shit's starting to sound a little bit easier. All right, so now if you just want to be a freelancer, again, I'm going to say that you're going to have to learn Google and how to search on Google, to do research and to do research for your clients and to get answers that you're going to need. And you need to learn how to search really good on Google, because all of your answers are going to be there. The next thing is getting organized with G Suite. Okay. So learn, and there's a class for G Suite within Google, and it's on that post that I have. But learning how to use G Suite, like spreadsheets and docs and stuff like that, to stay organized and to organize your research that you're going to do for your clients, and use certain headlines you're going to use, and copy and stuff like that, right? So that's cool. The next thing you're going to do is, once you learn those things, you just need to have a Facebook page, right? We don't need a website anymore. Facebook page. So you can, showcase your testimonials. You can showcase your work, and you can to give people information about yourself. And that's all you really need. And then you're going to have to understand a little bit of HTML, and you're going to have to understand payment gateways, because how are you going to get paid? So that would be PayPal and Stripe, and the HTML is so you can embed that payment gateway in Facebook. And then you're going to have to learn LinkedIn. And I'm doing this really quickly so I can just get to it. All right. So you got to learn LinkedIn. And then you're also going to have to learn, let's see if I got everything right. Let's take a look. Yeah, Dropbox. Okay. And Dropbox is for storage. So Google is so you can understand and do your research, because you're a consultant. That means you don't have to do the work. A consultant means you're going to make a plan for them to do the fucking work, right? And so that's a lot better. And then with G Suite, you're going to organize that plan and give them away and present it in a way that it looks presentable to them, right? And then Facebook to show people your shit. LinkedIn for the same thing. That's a business to business environment. And you might want to have a blog, and I suggest you go with Medium because, well, it's easy to use. It's free. If you pay them $50 for the year, I think, or $60 for the year, it's like $5 a month. You can actually use your own domain name with Medium and become a member. Okay. And so I highly suggest that you use Medium because I'm actually going to use that myself. And then you can learn how to embed what you need to embed there for your payment gateways. You can actually use Typeform and make a payment gateway out of that, which you have to learn that, right? So these are the things simple things that you need to learn in order to organize yourself, promote yourself, right? That's what this is in Medium. Promote yourself, right? And then you need to get paid, and then you need to store. So the storage for your Dropbox is, I said in that post that I've had a client for about, 2 years later come to me and say, hey man, I never did use that plan you gave me. I never did use that video you gave me. I never did use that sales letter you gave me. Would you happen to have it laying around? So, having that storage around is really cool. It's not necessary. You could tell them to fuck off and pay you again, but having that around is also showcasing your work that you've done before in the past, and you can have it quickly laying around. So Dropbox for collaborations, G Suite for collaborations, and storage in the Google Drive and also Dropbox works, but more people have Dropbox, so you can pass files to people quickly. So you can just give them a link to your Dropbox. They can go there, pick up the files, and keep it moving. And then you can keep a file. You can keep files there locked up with certain people that have passwords and yada, 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 right? So you kind of get my point. Now, this is a freelancer profile. Now, doesn't that look a lot better? So let's try. If you don't have the skills that we were talking about before, I honestly believe that you should start here, because the learning curve isn't so steep, right? And if you need some help, you can always hire, someone out. You can pay someone on Upwork or whatever to help you with the work or whatever. And then you're doing the whole Ty Lopez CEO, traveling CEO thing, right? So basically, you can go get the work yourself, hire salespeople, and then hire somebody to do the work. But I don't think you need to. I think you can do a plan and give somebody a funnel and a plan without having to have a whole bunch of knowledge about doing it. As long as you can get the gist of everything, you'll kind of see how their business is going, and then you can look at other businesses and hack that way, right? So let's say if you had an insurance company, you wanted to know how could you fix their funnel, go look at a successful insurance company's funnel, go get in their funnel, go get their emails that they're going to send you, look at how their pages are designed or whatever, and then you just draw that up for your client and give them that plan, and then that's how you get paid. That's all you need to do, right? And so this is the easiest way to get into working on the internet. Now, if you don't have any of this shit right here, right, and you're the type of person that gets on YouTube and can't figure out how to click buttons, if you're the type of person that gets confused when it's time to go log into a website, if you're the type of person that can't figure out that, hey, I didn't get this email that I was supposed to be getting, and you can't just understand that you need to look in your spam box or something before you talk to customer support, you need to bag all the way up and get basic life skills. Right here. You need to come right here where we ended up right now. You need to come get this basic internet life skills first. You need to understand how email works. You need to understand how basic HTML works. You need to understand how shit on the internet works first before you try to start a business on the internet. And I'm not being rude and I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's just the truth. And if you don't have these basic skills, then you're just in the way. You're just pissing people off because it's going to be obvious when you can't do certain things. And you're trying to get a high level or a high ticket. You're trying to sell high ticket services and high level like coaching or high level consulting. And you can't do simple shit like forward an email to them Or you can't do something like get a PDF uploaded to Dropbox, right? So go get basic life skills and then move on to that other list that I gave you, and you should be okay. If you want to start going into affiliate marketing, then you can start with the basic freelancer consulting gig first. Understand how to market yourself, get yourself in order, and then move into a marketing agency. I don't think you should be doing agency work if you don't understand the inner workings of marketing yet. But I do think you can, because in other words, if you're going to work on as a freelancer, you don't have to work online, do you? That could be all cold emails. That could be all networking in person. That could be talking to family members and things like that. That could be just hand to hand going to trade shows and things like that. So you don't have to get on the internet and understand marketing on the internet, because you can market yourself like, regular brick and mortar people just do, right? So you don't have to have that, but working online, so maybe we can travel. Everything I gave you, you can move. How are they supposed to see that, Sonny? Everything that I gave you is portable, right? So you can travel, which is really important. So you can take your business with you, and you can do this in any country, anywhere, and that's where I think you should start. Now, let me coffee break y'all's asses. I got to get to work. Coffee break.